We know that misinformation is everywhere. Well, it turns out that everyone pretty much agrees that it's a bad thing. Not every group equally, but everybody seems to understand that it's not good. I wanna jump into the details of a new poll that was just released. About 3/4 of adults say that misinformation increases hate crimes, extreme political views, and about half believe that it increases political engagement, which I guess that's mostly good, but also decreases trust in government. That was half of everyone. 91% say that it's a problem. 74% say it's a major problem. Nearly 3/4 of adults are at least somewhat concerned that they have been personally exposed to misinformation. So we've gotten that truth to 3/4 of Americans. The last fourth is gonna have to learn on their own schedule, I guess. By the way, big majorities of both parties, 80% of Democrats, 70% of Republicans say that misinformation increases extreme political views. And so they do, even Republicans believe that misinformation can lead to violence based on gender, religion, or race. And that's progress. Now, what they would support being done to stop the spread of misinformation, what they would accurately identify as misinformation, I can't say for any particular person. Everybody seems to understand that their sources are unimpeachable. But I do at least like that we have broad consensus that this is out there and that it's a major problem, and it's a problem that has sometimes lethal consequences. Ben, what do you think?
Trying my best to put out of my mind the problem I have with a poll about misinformation being accurate. Who knows? Who knows if that can even be trusted? But assuming it can be, it does not, I don't think, speak that well to people, because 77% saying misinformation increases hate crimes. That number should not only be 100%. It doesn't even make, they're basically saying, oh, it increases hate crimes based on false information. But there should be a base level of hate crime based on accurate information about these groups of people. No, there should be no hate crimes, and all of them are committed based on misinformation and AKA false beliefs about groups of people that you are trying to use as scapegoats for your own problems. So I don't know people's opinion. Yeah, oh, it almost seems like they can justify. Well, sure, there's hate crimes because we're not getting good data. So we're
people just need better sources.
Yeah, exactly 100%. Right. Not ideal.
Well, look, there is this connection, and we wanted to make sure that people understood it. Not specifically about any particular piece of misinformation, but it is out there, and the hate crimes are. There's been a lot in the last, especially in the last few years, especially against certain populations. By the way, FBI apparently just stopped 2 men in Missouri who were plotting to kill migrants at the Texas border. These guys decided to broadcast their plans on TikTok. And look, I get it. Everybody wants a following. But I feel like that was a bad call. I think that when you say that you're gonna go and kill a bunch of people, that might raise a few red flags. And so this is, I'm not gonna get into the individual people. You can find out more about them. I don't want to encourage copycats or whatever. Anyway, one was charged with 3 counts of making a threat over the phone, unlawfully possessing a firearm, and shooting at federal officials. Jesus. By the way, I want to get to some of what they had to say about this. One says, I am probably the only one right now that is ready to go to war against this government. And I don't mean just talk about it. I mean, grab my rifle and go to DC and take this country back physically, not sit in a basement and talk about it. Other videos discuss traveling with a group to the US border to shoot migrants. One says, I know I'm already practically a terrorist. I know that for a fact because I'm a patriot. I don't expect a good outcome from us going down there. It'll be kill or be killed. So there's this weird actual ability to do some self-analysis. I don't think this is gonna go well, but I already bought my vest, so I think I'm just gonna do it. And I'm going to broadcast to the FBI and law enforcement that I'm going to do it. The whole thing is a disgusting mess. And of course, the issue isn't that they were caught. Good job by the FBI for tracking them down. It's that I don't think we've gotten everyone who wants to do this sort of thing. Others are out there and they're believing conspiracy theories like the Great Replacement theory, like the stuff about the caravans and Jewish people who control the movement of migrants and everything. That has already resulted in mass shootings. It almost certainly will in the future. It's a massive problem. Ben, what do you think?
Yeah, the lack of self-awareness and of laws of people to be broadcasting their crimes on social media is amazing. I did one of my Rebel HQ videos about 2-3 weeks ago, was called TikToker Commits Sedition live on TikTok. This old man that literally live on TikTok was saying, or uploaded video on TikTok was saying, who's gonna go with me and take back our government? Enough of this, we need to get into that house, but this time really take it. I mean, they think that they are doing something wonderful, and the term patriot now has been so bastardized that people think you're a patriot by going against the government of the United
100%.
States of America. I mean, words are completely upside down.
Yeah, 100%. Thankfully, there are at least some people watching. I mean, you got that one guy, and the FBI got these, but yeah, it's out there.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.